What's going on, guys? Travis with the RC Garage, and today I'm going to be doing some floor patches in a Chevy. Check that out. 58, I believe, Chevy Nomad. This thing's pretty cool. Wow. So, as you can tell, this is so badass. It's insane. This is my buddy's father's car, and every time anyone goes in the shop, all eyes and everyone gravitates to this car. It's incredible. The patina is original. It's pretty solid. There's some rot spots, like, you know, bottom of the door, stuff like that, but man, he's just gonna leave those. Just taking care of a couple quick patches underneath the rear seat. There's some holes there, so I'm gonna do a patch there and a patch here. You know, quick job. He's been waiting for me to do it, and I think I pretty much finished up everything I need to do so far on the 37, and I'm waiting for the 36 to come back from the blasters. So there's nothing I can do. I got a couple small jobs, but I said, you know what, come in, I got some time. So he brought it down yesterday. But man, look at the seat. Just got this upholstered. I think it's pretty awesome. So I'm gonna start wire wheeling and cleaning up all that rust and seeing how far back the pitting goes, because you reveal some stuff with the wire wheel. You'll see some pitting and some pinholes that appear when you thought it was solid. So I'm gonna go wire wheel the whole area back here, and we'll start shaping some panels. But how about this thing, man? Look at how close. Oh, shuts so. Haven't been recording too much this video because I don't know, it's really humid out. I keep forgetting. But this is the patch for this side. Cover up all those rod holes. Sinks in right where it needs to go. So, yep, I'll be welding this in pretty soon, but I want to get a handle on the other side. It's pretty much the same, but instead of the rod starting back here and going to here, it starts about here and goes up to the corner, as you can see here. So I still have to deal with that funky little step up there, like this whole thing. You saw me just beating it into shape. Essentially, I just tech screwed it to the good parts here, or the better parts here, and just used my, what do you call this, corking tools. This is just like a piece of Delrin plastic and a metal sleeve. Hit it with a hammer and it kind of stretches the metal into shape. And then I was using this one with a point or a taper on it to kind of hammer the corners in. And I was lucky that the metal's rotted, but it was still strong enough for me to get the shape I needed here. So I lucked out there, because that is a complex shape to just, you know, try and figure out without welding a bunch of different pieces. So this side might be a little different story, but I did a smaller, I'm accounting for a smaller lip here. I'm not going to make it so it goes up and over like this one, even though it does kind of need it. It's kind of rotted here, but the other side doesn't really need it on the, I'll show you. I'm describing the other side from the other side. So doesn't really need the top really to be replaced at all, or even the side. The side's pretty strong. So I'm going to make the lip kind of go up halfway, or at least to the top of it, not up and around. That's too much shape for how rotted this is here. Might not even be able to hammer the shape in on this side. I might have to do something else. I might have to cut and weld, but I'll give it the old college try. Yeah, just coming from here over halfway, then kind of wrapping around, coming up and down the side like before. So let me figure that out. Getting late, but I have this patch kind of made here, another complex piece, cover that rot right up. So I got that one and this one. Hopefully when I weld these up, won't be any more rot that rears its ugly head. Don't think so though. Pretty much covered it all. Pretty much, I mean, I covered it all. Ugh. So you see how this one I didn't go all the way up and over that step. I kind of just went to it, up and around. Gotta beat that corner in a little bit. Like this one, I went all the way around it, like on top of it. That was just took a lot longer than this. Even though that looks better, it's the same. Once it's welded in, you're not gonna know the difference. It's under a seat anyway. So, did I tell you how much I hate floors? Kneeling inside them and working inside of a car just sucks. Okay, so yeah, this. Of course, I probably left my Sharpie. Yes, I did. I don't have it. Okay, so this. Actually, can I beat it in with, yeah, let me try that. Just holding it down with some screws. Now beat that sucker in. Yep, there it is. Okay. A little fine tuning. I'll bring it to the I guess my planishing hammer and finish that out when this flattens out. I'll make sure it's flat. So I get stuck on the end of this. There it is. So yeah, these little transitions, I'll just hit these on the P hammer, make sure they're all flat. I got my flat dice in there now, so I'll take care of this. Alright, so here's this piece. Pretty complex here. Flat, step up, flat, flange along the step up, around the other side. And this has to stay straight while having a step in it, which is not that easy. Then the side kind of kicks up. Lucky that I could beat everything into shape, and the planishing hammer kind of helped smooth out those hammer marks that I had to make. So, you know, pretty good for something that's going to be underneath the seat and awkward, weird patch you'll probably never ever see again. But yeah, let's I don't know how much of this I can show because it's going to be like pretty much in the dark. I got to cut out the pieces and start tacking these in. I might actually pull the 46 out, swap it with the 58. You know, just yeah, I'll probably do that so I can see. It's just gonna be loud. Dang Chevys. Dang V8s. So I better do it now before it gets too late. Well, I'm gonna have to pull it out anyway at like 12 o'clock when I'm done. Whatever. Actually, you know what? I might just wait till tomorrow, because of what I just said. I'm gonna have to start 2 loud cars with practically straight pipes in a neighborhood with my kids sleeping. I didn't want to have to do this tomorrow. I wanted to finish it today, but it's looking like tomorrow. Because I would swap them if I could leave this outside, but I'm not leaving this outside. My luck, it's going to rain. So I'll probably just swap it with tomorrow. Finish it up tomorrow. You know. Yeah, let's do that. Enough saying it. Let's just do it. See you tomorrow. And I thought the 46 was big. This thing is a boat. Holy scheisse. Might even have been easier for me to work on it outside. But, you know, I'm going to be in the car anyway. And it's probably better that I'm not out in the sun once the sun comes out. But, yeah. This thing's giant. But cool. If I had a bigger garage, might want to get me one of these, but jeez, not here. So enough dilly-dallying. Today is the day that we cut these panels out, the rusty ones. Got both of them made there. As you can see, it's not, that ain't too bad. This ain't too bad, right? This ain't too much room, huh? This ain't too bad, I mean. I can walk. Barely. So that's gonna be fun. A bunch of moving blankets, I would assume, so I can be comfortable while I work in here. This is my new office for the day, or the next few hours at least. Back window open for ventilation. There it is. There's my office and there's my desk. So, oh man. Let's get ready to do what I hate. Floors. Alright guys, you probably get the gist of that. It's going to be time lapses for most of it. Probably all of it from here on out, because as you saw, my office is pretty cramped. And I'm not going to want to record and talk. I'm just going to want to get down and get it done. So, sorry if the content from now on is not that great, but you understand my scenario. I just showed you. So, to the time lapse. Alright, so here's the Nomad. Finito for what I had to do. So there's those 2 patches in there. Nice, quick and dirty patches. It's really hard to do a patch like this when the car is mainly complete. Like, I can't reach under there and kind of hammer and dolly out the welds. I kind of just had to work with what I could do, even them out the best I could. And it's under a seat. It's going to get dynamated probably anyway, so it's not too big of a deal. I'll have all the windows and doors open because I just took the leaf blower and blew it out. But see this side, they both got the same contour there. So I think it looks good for what it is. Obviously not my best work, but I didn't have all the access that I normally have to a panel. So I think it's great anyways. And on to the next one.